nearly 40 years, only two teams have ever been crowned champions of the Little East Conference Commissioners Cup. Those two teams face today here in Spaulding Gymnasium, located on the campus of Keene State College. I'm your host, Carson Fleck, joined by Elise Stoll-Alemán for today's Women's Volleyball Little East Conference matchup between the Keene State College Owls and the Eastern Connecticut Warriors. Thanks for joining us here on the Owls Media Network on Flow Sports. Keene State's coming off a bounce-back win against Colby Sawyer, carrying a 5-8 record into today's game. Elias, talk to me about today's game.
Hi, Carson. It's great to be here. You know, the Owls are still seeking that first elusive home win, and I don't think there's a better time to get it than here in an LEC matchup against Eastern Connecticut. Look for Gigi Stake in this one. The senior captain leads her squad in kills with 114 and will surely be looking to add more tonight. It won't be easy, though. The Warriors, led by sophomore Emma Robinson, who enters tonight with 106 kills, and a squad eager to improve on an 8-3 start to the campaign. Carson, I'm excited.
I'm excited, too. I mean, biggest game of the year so far, and it's going to be fun. Friday night, should be a lot of people here. Not yet so far, but I know a couple people coming, so it should be a good game and definitely a good, tone setter for the rest of the season as Keene State tries to get that first win at home. We're taking a look at head coach Jake Girard here. It's his second season here at Keene State as he tries to lead Keene State to getting their first LEC championship in his tenure here. And we'll be right back here on the Owls Media Network for the start of the match. Powered by Flow Sports, I'm Carson Flake, joined by Elias Stoll-Alemán.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
a paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
My name is Irini Stefanakos. I am an environmental studies graduate from Keene State. I just always had a passion for being outdoors and outdoor activities, so I figured why not choose a path where I can do that in my work. I did an internship with the Harris Center for Conservation my senior year. The best part for me was learning really what I wanted to do with my life, with my education. That internship really gave me the confidence and experience to go out and land a job as an aquatic biologist for Water and Wetlands in Grafton, Massachusetts. At Water and Wetland, we take part in the management of local ponds and lakes throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. I typically spend my days collecting basic water quality data to monitor the health of these ponds and lakes, while also sometimes conducting herbicide and algicide treatments. This job is very niche, and that the fact that it's aquatic based, I didn't think that's the path I would go, but here we are, and it's actually really cool, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports, as we are looking at Eastern Connecticut State facing Keene State College Owls. Let's go over the starting lineups for your Keene State College Owls. Number 1, Delia Ryan. Number 2, Colleen Frazier. Number 5, freshman Katie Taylor. Captain Annalise Rugburn, number 17. Other captain, Gigi Stakes, she's number 21. Number 22, Rita Miller. And number 23, Alexis Small. Lias, hit me with Eastcon.
Here we go. For the Warriors, we have number 1, Brooke Praskovich. Number 5, Emma Robinson. Number 10, Addison Solo. Number 11, Liz Squire. Number 16, Haley Jo Bridges. And number 19, Emerson Conigliaro.
Yeah, just like we talked about in the pregame, Emma Robinson, sophomore on Eastcon, she was actually LEC first team last year, so definitely a player to watch. She's got 106 kills and attacking percentage of .182. Outside of high school, she was actually a water polo junior national champion.
How many people can say that?
Not many people. Certainly not you, Elias. Alexis Small starts off the serving here for Keene State, and we're underway here in Keene, New Hampshire. Marina Miller with the dig, set up for Rugburn. First point goes to the Owls. We talked last game, most of the sets, if you win the first point, you win the set. That's what happened all 4 sets last game, and Keene State's lost, so that's exactly the start they need. Eastcon hits the net, point goes to Keene State.
So, Carson, is it fair to call this the Commissioner Cup Derby?
This would be the Commissioner Cup Derby.
The only 2 teams that ever
Robinson. Sorry, go ahead. All good. Alexis Small for Colleen Frazier. Well played there by Eastcon. Set up for Gigi Stake. Miss hit it. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, in the history of the LEC, to only have 2 teams win the Commissioner's Cup and keep it between those 2 teams is impressive.
Yeah, I actually talked to Al Bean, the commissioner of the Little East Conference last spring. He told me a little bit about the history. It's only been going on since 2000. Keene State won from 2000 to 2016, then gave the next 6 to Eastcon, and then Keene State got it back 2023 and 2024 as we see Eastcon get 2 points for themselves, tie this thing up. Now Liz Squire set to serve. Dig there by Stake, miss hit a little bit. Delia Ryan keeps it alive. Alexis Small hits it over. Fantastic dig there from Delia Ryan. That was out there for Keene State. Keene State takes the lead.
What a dig there from Ryan.
Fantastic.
Keeping the rally alive.
Conigliaro had a really good moment there as well on the other side of things. Gigi Stake serves it. That was a setup for Allegra Copeland, but Keene State blocks it. So now they're up 2. Oh, just kidding. Point went to EastCon. Emma Robinson set to serve. We already talked about her in the pregame. Sophomore out of Westlake Village, California. Alexis Small. Rudberg. What a hit by Rudberg. An emphatic finish there from Rudberg.
And we will see the first substitution of the game as Delia Ryan will take a seat to be replaced by Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor standing at 6'1" up in the front, leads the team in blocks. She tried to block it there, couldn't get it done. Taylor and Rudberg actually are tied for blocks at 33 on the season. Serve coming here from Conigliaro. Taken by Miller. Set up for Small and Taylor. Kept alive there. That was Squire. Blocked at the net. Then out of bounds. It's another point for EastCon.
There we go. The first lead for the Warriors of the day.
Already a back and forth first set here. Conigliaro to serve. Taken by Stake. Set up for Fraser. Blocked there. That was number 1.
That was Haley Jo Bridges, I believe, number 16, who got in for the block.
Oh, I thought it was number 1.
I think usually I have the bad angle. This time, I just got it.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's why there's 2 of us and not 1 of us.
Precisely.
Once again, the sophomore. She's out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Graduated from Millbrook High School in 2024. Couldn't get it over the net. We were taking a look there at head coach Megan Silver-Drosch there for EastCon, as Keene State will serve it. Taken there by Squire. Hit over to Preskovich. That's Sarah Bartels. Kept alive there by Squire. Preskovich. Delia Ryan with the dig.
What a play.
Bartels gets it over. Ryan Taylor couldn't figure it out. Here's Miller. Nice little tap. And a point there for the Owls.
Such a finesse from Marina Miller.
Love that.
Yeah, we missed it. But Sarah Bartels and Ava Harkins were introduced for the Owls.
Sarah Bartels out of Colorado.
Sensing a West Coast theme this game. I don't know if that's West Coast, but West enough.
West for you, Midwest for me, but technically
to each
just
their
the
own.
mountain region as Keene State gets another point. I mean, they are west of where I live, but very west of where
Very west of where I live. Here's
Ava
Harkins.
Harkins. Go ahead, sorry. That was Copeland to get it over. Here's Marina Miller. Kept alive here by EastCon. Interesting hit there, but well done, well played.
Works out for
from Jo
Emerson.
Bridges. Keene State will, sorry, Keene State, no. This is EastCon. The Warriors were going to serve here. It's Sonia Nielsen. Dig there by couldn't get it over Keene State. Does that go down as an ace? Probably not, technically.
Katie Taylor just missing the tip there.
Yeah, unlucky there.
Jumped just a little early.
Good dig, though, by Delia.
And a little alliteration, too, from you, Carson. I like it.
That's why I said her first name, not her last. Here's Taylor. The near side official says the net was touched or she went underneath. Couldn't tell there, but either way, a point goes to the Warriors. So now they lead 7-9. Sonia Nielsen. Taken by Ryan. Set up for Miller. Blocked at the net. That's a point for the Owls. Here's Marina Miller. Taken by Conigliaro. Sierra York couldn't get it over the net. That's another point for the Owls. They tie it up.
Back and forth, back and forth.
This is what we saw actually last game when Keene State was at home last Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. And they just really couldn't hang on. And it came down to the service errors, which we see another service error from Marina Miller there. It's not that they really are a bad team, it's just they haven't been able to put together their positive moments in a span to get the points that they need to win.
Winning sets consistently has definitely been an issue for the Owls.
Yeah. Praskovich here to serve. Taken by Ryan. Set up there by, blocked at the net. That was Gigi Stake. And gets the point to go for the Owls.
Miscommunication there from Eastern Connecticut. I believe that was Brooke Praskovich who tried to make the diving play, just wasn't able to get a hand to it.
Yeah, unfortunate for her, but lucky for the Owls as they continue rolling. Here's Delia Ryan to serve. Great serve there. A point there for the Owls. That was Annalise Rudberg. Delia Ryan got some coaching points there from Katie Taylor. Ryan hits it over. Oh, out of bounds. So the Owls get another one. Now they're up to a little 4-point run here from the Owls. Ryan again. Set up for Robinson.
With authority.
Absolutely.
What was that, 4-seam fastball?
I mean, yeah, definitely a 93-94 off the bat there, exit velo. But, I mean, not only was that an impressive hit just with power, but her placement on that was really where it shined, I feel like, and we're probably going to be seeing that quite a bit today.
Very well done.
Samantha Blandford served that one. Here's Sarah Bartels. Couldn't get it over. So now it's 12-12.
And we're back.
And we're back. Tied up again. Blandford to serve. Senior out of Windham, New Hampshire. Couldn't do it. There's a point for Keene. Some substitutions being made by both teams. For the Owls, Alexis Small and Colleen Frazier check into the game.
And that was Conigliaro who checked in for Eastern Connecticut.
Fantastic. Alexis Small is going to serve. Robinson gets it over. Here's Small. Set up for Stake. Kept alive there by Eastcon. Still going here. Here's Stake again. That's Stake's side, but Eastern Connecticut had that read like a book. They knew exactly what was coming, blocked it right at the net. Liz Squire now going to serve for the Warriors. Marina Miller tried to get that one to go. She couldn't do it, went just out of bounds. Squire again. Dig taken there by Stake. Set up Colleen Frazier, back to Stake. Pushes it over. Pushed over there by
Here's Frazier.
Another point for the Owls.
Carson, just looking back at this matchup from last year, which was away in Willimantic, the Warriors were able to walk out the winner there, winning 3-1 about a week ago last year.
Wow. Thank you for that very good information. We've talked about this, traveling for an away game, especially down to Eastern Connecticut / the opposite way up to Keene from Eastern Connecticut is not easy.
It's quite the journey.
There's another point there for Eastern Connecticut.
That was Liz Squire.
Yeah, Liz Squire has been money so far. She's been locked in. She's a senior. She's out of Trevor, Wisconsin.
There you go. That's right up your alley, kind of.
Not really. I mean, quite a bit north, but close enough.
I think anything that's not on the East Coast is right up your alley.
All right.
That's your territory.
Fantastic serve from Emma Robinson there. Definitely going to be the talking point of today's game.
I mean, yeah, first team LEC last year as a freshman is, you know, not every day you get a player that does that. And here's your serve.
And not every day do you get the junior national champion water polo player.
That also.
So
that's really something.
That is really it. Pushed over there. That was Brooke Patchovich. Kept alive by Keene State. Frazier gets it over. Blocked at the net by Frazier. Frazier slams it home for the point.
And she's pumped up.
Aren't we all pumped up? We talk about it every game. Colleen Frazier gets the energy started for the Owls and gets the energy going and keeps it going. That's what I meant to say.
There you go.
Annalise Rugbird now to serve. That was Prachovich to stop it. Couldn't get it over, was Eastcon. Another point for the Owls, tied back up. Now Annalise Rugberg once again. Just too much mustard on that one. Too much oomph.
Too much oomph. Here's Canigliardo to serve.
The North Carolina native.
North Carolina.
I tell you what.
Where my Panthers are from.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
If you're a Panthers fan watching back in Raleigh, you've got a friend. There you go. Stole out of mine. Almost like deja vu. Same kind of serve there. Miss hit by Eastcon as we saw with Keene State. So washes each point out. Go ahead.
Find the range. Just dial it in.
Dial it in. It's first set.
But here's Ava Harkins. And that's well done. And there's Robinson.
Oh. Robinson, it's so hard to defend it.
And there's Miller.
But Marina Miller's harder to defend.
And that's money from Miller.
Yep, that is. Money Marina Miller.
Money Marina Miller. How much more alliteration could we do?
Did we just coin the new name?
We got to let her know.
I will let her know. There's Prachovich.
Blocked by Taylor. Bartels.
Gets it to go. Keene State taking that lead. Up by 2 now. And a timeout called there from Eastern Connecticut. Thanks for joining us here for the first set so far. Keene State leads 19-17 on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
Fenton Family Dealerships, the Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Ava Harkins with the serve to start off. Coming off of that timeout, blocked at the net by Taylor. Marina Miller kept it alive. Harkins pushes it over. Cheeky finish there from Harkins.
Very well done from Harkins. That's the second time we've seen that, and I have to say, it's one of my favorite things to see. Just a touch of finesse.
It faked everybody out. including, I think, the Owls, honestly.
I think so.
She serves. Taken by Robinson. She couldn't keep it in play. Kept alive. Here's Sarah Bartels. That was Liz Squire that kept it alive. Katie Taylor with the block this time. Delia Ryan set up for Bartels. Just miss hit. Too much ketchup that time.
Too much ketchup.
(2018) Owls lead the Eastern Connecticut State Warriors. Sonia Nielsen ready to serve. Waterford, Wisconsin. We already talked about that. Delia Ryan with the dig. Sets up Harkins. Here's Bartels. Bang! Booyah!
Oh, yeah.
That was money.
And the Owls are loving that one, too.
That was a missile.
A lot of these sets have been in the direction of Bartels, and she's done very well with the opportunity she's gotten.
Absolutely. Normally we see Gigi Stake being that player, but Bartels has stepped up to the plate here today. The Fort Collins native, architecture major.
And that last serve just a little left for Marina Miller. Land the ball back in the hands of the Warriors and back in the hands of Brooke Praskovich.
Yeah, Miller was arguing that that ball may have been in. Here in the Little East, we do have the 4 officials on site today. Here's Gigi Stake, blocked at the net, and gets the point to go. The Owls lead 22-19. Biggest lead of the day so far for either team.
As Rugberg checks in, replacing Katie Taylor. 3 points away from a win here in the first set.
That's how you want to start it off if you're Keene State.
Absolutely.
Especially here in your first LEC game. Marina Miller with the dig, sets up Harkins. Pushed over the net there by Rudberg. Left hand. Out of bounds. That's a point for the Owls.
That was Sonia Nielsen. Too much pepper.
You know what? Too much pepper. Just
pepper.
wait for the next one. And I've got something cooking too.
Back and forth. Just like this game.
There's
Robinson.
Unfazed.
Rudberg and Bartels tried to get up for the block, just spun behind him. Drops in.
Robinson calm under pressure. Just another day at work. Now Blandford, the senior out of Windham, New Hampshire, to serve. Too much relish.
Relish. And I relish this opportunity to commentate volleyball with you, Carson Blake.
I hope that the Keene State Owls relish this moment and get one more point.
Here we go. It'll be Alexis Small to serve. Owls looking for this first set W. Here's the serve from Small. Kept up for Rustad. Here's Robinson.
And the Owls cook up a win here in the first set. They got the relish, the mustard, the ketchup, and the pepper.
Right on, Carson.
They get the first one to go. We've got the second set coming up right after a couple messages here on the Owls Media Network. Thanks for joining us.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall.
There she goes, and she's got it!
How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
My name is Ali Alzuar. I'm from Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm a nursing major and I play soccer here. I chose to be a nurse because it aligned perfectly with who I am. I'm a social person. I love science and most importantly, I love helping people. After graduation, I'm going to work as a surgical ICU nurse at Dartmouth-Hitchcock. Keene State has helped enhance my critical thinking skills and has made me a well-rounded person thanks to knowledgeable professors. What excites me most is starting a new chapter and making a difference in my patients' lives.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network as we take a look at the Eastern Connecticut bench. Looking at Coach Megan Silver-Drosch. It's her 12th year at the helm of the Warriors. She has a 165 and 119 record. She comes out of University of Connecticut in 2007. Definitely a good coach here for the Warriors.
And now we're going to take a look at head coach Jacob Girard in his second season for the Owls. A 2015 graduate of LEC UMass Dartmouth, but he coached the Owls to just below 500 last year at 14 and 16, looking to improve on that this year.
Absolutely. Well, we saw a great first set there, very back and forth. Keene State got it to go. And now they're going to try to do the exact same thing. We see Keene State do a lot better from the other side there. It would be your left on the screen. But it really comes down to that first point statistically. Who scores the first point of the game, or of the set, statistically, you win. So,
and I'm sure that's information that Coach Girard has taken into account. And maybe they'll get the first point here, Carson.
Maybe they will. I actually talked with Marina Miller earlier this week about that statistic. She had no idea.
That's what they say for the coaches.
Kept alive here.
Great play by Frazier.
Steak. Emma Robinson keeps it alive, pushed over. What a play there by Colleen Frazier. Marina Miller couldn't do enough. Eastcon gets that first point of the second set.
What an effort there from Frazier.
Yeah, fantastic. And a good effort there for Marina Miller, just a little bit out of reach here, there for her to make that play. This is going to be Liz Squire with the service. Marina Miller digs. Set up for Stake. Blocked at the net, kept alive by Robinson. That's over to Preskovich. And a point for the Owls, it's 1-1.
That's high IQ from Colleen Frazier. Gearing up to hit that ball, and it just fell a little bit to her right.
Yeah, the Vernon, New Jersey, from the Vernon Township. She's an undeclared major still, even though she's a junior. Hopefully she can declare that soon.
Here's Stake.
That wasn't a mistake. That was a well-hit Stake.
Nice.
Here it is again. Robinson couldn't handle the heat.
And it's Stake. And that's well done, Stake. And that's well done, Stake. And unfortunately, from us here at the Owls Media Network, the only well done steak we do is this hit here by Gigi Stake, because well done meat is just a no for me.
Yeah, well, the Zorn Dining Commons might disagree with you. And the point goes there for the Owls.
That was Brooke Praskovich who just hit the net there. Sorry, me and Carson are having too much fun. Gotta pay attention, do my job.
Yeah, that's the thing we struggle with a lot. Hopefully our boss doesn't fire us. I don't know. He's sitting right next to me. He doesn't seem too phased. Eastcon also not too phased. They get another point for themselves. It's 3-2.
There's Alexa Small there with a bad serve.
Lots of players for other teams here at Keene State in attendance. Quite a few from the men's soccer team, a couple from women's soccer.
That's
Marina Miller.
Praskovic.
Just out of reach there for Miller. Praskovic looks to do it again. Moodus, Connecticut native Praskovic is. Here's Gigi Stake. Kept alive there.
It's Praskovic.
She's heating up.
Heating up. Back-to-back kills.
It's interesting. We talked about, Emma Robinson's big impact, but it hasn't really been her today. But it's been impressive seeing the Warriors step up to the task to kind of fill that role. We'll see if they try to get Robinson heating up, but for now, it's going to be Praskovic. There's Marina Miller. Now a setup here for Gigi Stake. Too much heat on that one. Sent it into the bench of the Warriors.
Might have been trying to get head coach Silver Drush in play. That was hit over there.
Yeah, she jumped out of the way for that one. Didn't want anything to do with it. So now EastCon on a little bit of a run. It was 3-2, now it's 5-3. Gigi Stake set up again on the far side. Conigliaro set up for Robinson. That's what she does best. Those pinpoint finishes from Emma Robinson. And a timeout going to be called here by the Owls. Eastern Connecticut leads 6-3 in the second set of the game. Thanks for joining us here on the Owls Media Network.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Eastern Connecticut leads 6-3 in the second set. Keene State got that first set for them, but now in a more of a tough spot, now down 3. Brooke Praskovic serving again. Rudberg. Well played there by Rudberg. This is Robinson, and you can't handle it.
And that's what they avoided in the first set, and seem to be letting up the points to Robinson here in the second.
Honestly, it's kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles tush push.
It's just, it's unstoppable.
Yep, you see it happening, and you just got to accept it and pray.
And you can't even change the rules on this one.
No, you can't. No, you really can't.
Here's Stake set for Frazier.
Blocked at the net, but the point gets to go. That was Allegra Copeland, freshman out of Beaumont, California as well. So we've got quite a few girls here on Eastern Connecticut from Connecticut.
And Marina Miller.
Also from California. And at least Rudberg gets it over. That's Conigliaro. Set up for Blandford. Another point there for the Warriors.
Largest lead of the day for either team, 6 points here. And the Owls cannot let this one get away from them.
Keene State had a really, really good attacking percentage in the first set of 219. The Warriors actually still positive, .02.
Small for Rudberg. Ryan keeps it in play. Back to Small. Here's Frazier. Here's Conigliaro to Robinson. Point for the Warriors.
Robinson does it every single time. It's hard, and I said I wonder if they're going to try to feed her a little bit more, and that certainly was the change coming out of the break.
I think 3 straight kills from Emma Robinson will tell you that might be the game plan here for the Warriors.
Absolutely. So Praskovic is going to serve once again.
High arc. Stake will keep it into Frazier.
Praskovic set up there. That was solo. Another point there for the Warriors. So I think this is 7 points unanswered by the Owls.
Keene State has to put a stop to this run.
Absolutely.
It's Praskovich again. The Stake. Back to Ryan. Back to Stake. Plays it over. Here's Robinson.
That time she hit the net.
Well done from Alexis Small. Back to Delia Ryan and Frazier.
Gigi Stake couldn't get the block the way she wanted it. It's got to be tough there. You know, you jump up real high. You just kind of hope that it hits the right part of your hand to stay in play. You get the timing down, but
I've not gotten that luck here recently.
Yeah.
Praskovich left something off of that one.
She left the serve at home.
There you go.
That was 11 unanswered points from the Warriors. And now, Keene State finally answers. Gigi Stake looks to keep it going and at least bring this lead down. That was Addison Solo, sophomore out of East Lyme, Connecticut. Gets a big point there for the Warriors to try to end any sort of comeback there for the Owls.
And this has been a great set here from Eastern Connecticut.
Yeah, what a response they've put together. Sarah Eldridge now to serve. A different libero, as we saw from the start of the game. Delia Ryan couldn't handle Eldridge's serve. Some weird spinach on that one.
I know when we talked with Coach Gerard after the game against Revere, he was saying that just a couple defensive mishaps have really been what's stopping this team from gaining any real consistency, and we're seeing it again here. As again, Eastern Connecticut, that's an ace.
I mean, that's been the difference between this set and the last set. We'll get the statistics here for you as we enter the next break, but Keene State's attacking percentage was significantly better, and defensively, they were a lot better than they normally are. Now, this set, they have not been as good.
You got to get back in that rhythm.
Marina Miller, a little tap over the net. Somehow kept alive there from Robinson with the pancake method.
Rudberg.
Delia Ryan sets up Marina Miller. East Con keeps it alive. That right there was Eldridge, but didn't get it going. So Keene State gets one back. They're down 10.
And Eldridge will be replaced here by Canigliaro. The liberos will swap yet again.
Interesting. Keene State doesn't even carry a second libero.
All faith in Delia Ryan.
I'd trust it.
I would too.
Joe Bridges gets it going.
What a play from State, keeping it alive.
Bam! That was Alexis Small to keep that one alive. Here's Marina Miller's chance. Praskovich with the dig. Marina Miller keeps it alive.
Frazier.
Set up there for Frazier. What a great play there by York. Or sorry, that's Praskovich.
Taylor.
Taylor hits the net, doesn't do it. Emma Robinson.
Well done from Stake. Back up for Miller.
What a rally we've got going. Praskovich. Alexis Small couldn't handle the Praskovich pressure.
And you can see the emotion on the Eastern Connecticut team's face. They know that that was a very hard rally. Sorry.
You got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Oh, why am I second guessing myself?
Don't do that, man. Just be humble and honest.
And hustle.
Oh.
Can't forget the hustle.
Can't forget that.
As here's Sonia Nielsen. And Small plays it to Frazier, blocked at the net.
Kept
alive by Haley Jo Bridges. Back to Robinson, who tips it over. That's Marina Miller. Back to Small. Here's Frazier. Tipped over from Eastern Connecticut. Back to Alexa Small to Miller.
That was Sierra York with the tip.
Robinson. They can't all be winners. Nope. But I think that's the first time I've seen Emma Robinson hit the net. Everything else has just been straight money, and we have a timeout here.
Robinson's still got that point to go for the Owls. So they're going to, Still got that point to go for the Warriors. They're still going to lead 17-5 as we head to the break on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
My name is Zachary Irving. I am a business management and finance major. After I graduate, I am going up to Bar Harbor, Maine. I'm going to work as a climbing guide for Acadia Mountain Guides. I'm going to get to be outdoors all the time and really do what I'm passionate about, which is teaching other people how to rock climb and showing them the places that I'm passionate about. Keene State allowed me to pursue my passions in a way that convinced me to pursue them for my career, and I'm glad that I'll be able to continue doing that afterwards.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Eastern Connecticut State University leads Keene State College 17-5 here in Keene, New Hampshire in Spaulding Gymnasium. We're on the Owls Media Network, and Sonia Nielsen's going to serve. Katie Taylor blocked there by Joe Bridges, the junior out of Montebello, New York.
Here's Nielsen to serve again. Almost kept alive between Stake and Frazier, but the point will go to the Warriors, who now hold a 14-point lead.
Yeah, Joe Bridges last year actually had a season high of 10 kills against Keene State.
Favorable matchup maybe for her as Marina Miller gets one back for the Owls.
Absolutely. She also had, she recorded 11 points in that game against Keene State. Finished the season with a total of 128 kills. So definitely kind of an unsung hero of the Warriors. Robinson from deep. Delia Ryan calls it.
Bartels.
Here's Joe Bridges. Bam! Kept alive somehow, some way from Stake. But not enough for the Owls, so.
Took a couple ricochets off the ceiling here at Spaulding Gymnasium, and
hard to play that.
Hard to track that.
So if you're Keene State, Elias, what are you doing? You're down 14 points.
I think really this is just where play the next play mentality comes in. Just go point by point here. Can't let that Eastern Connecticut lead sit in the back of your head. But it is hard here now. Eastern Connecticut have scored again. Owls really in need of a response.
I mean, it really comes down to just like this. You have to just take this set, throw it in the trash, because after this, it's going to be tied again. So it doesn't really matter what happens here. You're still in the game. It doesn't change much.
Absolutely, but I'm sure Coach Girard would like to see them finish this set in a much better way than they've started.
Stake with a fantastic hit. Emma Robinson couldn't keep it in.
Kill there for Gigi Stake.
So now Marina Miller trying to get a couple more points back here for the Owls. Miller, that's Conigliaro. Robinson sets up Praskovic. Blocked at the net by Katie Taylor. Another point for the Owls. Don't call it a comeback just yet. Marina Miller trying to do it again. Conigliaro mishit it. So another point there for the Owls. A little bit of a run. And I think this is a good moment to just build some confidence. You might not win this set, but if you at least build that confidence at the end of this one, you can bring it into the second one, or the third one for that matter. But Marina Miller, we've seen that before, unfortunately.
Just
tries to get aggressive. Yeah.
I like what you said, though, Carson, about finishing this set strong, going into the third with the confidence to go and grab a a win there.
They know they can win. They won the first one. They've scored really solid points. It's been some mistakes, some unluckiness dealing with Robinson or with Joe Bridges, but Keene State's not in a terrible spot.
Here's Bartels.
Cheeky tap over there by Bartels, but Emma Robinson, no. Sierra York that time gets it to go.
Here's Lauren Mosca to serve for Eastern Connecticut. Up from Delia Ryan. Played to Gigi State. And that is into Rosette of the bleachers.
I mean, if there was not a wall back there, it might have gone out of the park for a home run. But unfortunately, we've got the Green Monster right behind it, so
The
couldn't
famed
keep it
Keene
in.
State Green Monster. Here's Delia Ryan.
It was green many years ago, and somehow it turned white. Blocked at the net there. Unlucky there for the Owls. The Warriors get another one by way of Sierra York. So Liz Squire going to come in, as well as Allegra Copeland.
And Eastern are one away here. Serve from Squire.
State couldn't handle it. Marina Miller keeps it alive. Set up there for Bartels. Robinson with the dig. And the point goes to Eastern Connecticut, which means so does the set. So Eastern Connecticut gets that second one for themselves by 25-10. So it's all tied up at 1 as we head into the third set here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
look at some other fellow Owls here at the game here. A couple women's hockey players. We got Ava Iantoska, Caroline DeMio, and then quite a few men's soccer players here. Jack Corby, Martin Labunga, Javi Sims. You got Woodley. You got Will Edmonds, Liam, Christian Correa, Dorian Vix. I can't even say his last name. So many people here. Lots of Owls supporting Owls.
Lots of
we got some
familiar
women's
faces.
soccer players here. We've got some lacrosse. We've got some baseball. Pretty much everybody's here.
And we are about to be underway in the third set.
Alexis Small. We'll see. Who's this first point go to? And that's the Owls.
And you know what that means, Carson.
Statistically, I'm not going to say it though. Last set for the Owls, they had an attacking percentage of .123, not too bad. Significantly lower than they were last set. Eastern Connecticut was at .182. But what a great way to keep that one alive there by the Owls. And it was tipped there at the net. Even though that ball went out of bounds, it's still going to be a point for EastCon. It's tied up at 1.
And here's the first serve of the third set for Brooke Praskovich. It's up by Stake to Small to Frazier. Here's Squire. Copeland.
Fantastic hit there from Eastern Connecticut. 2 Owls jumped in the air. They flew in the air, but they couldn't keep it out, or couldn't keep it in, I guess, for that matter. They blocked it, but unsuccessful. Praskovich going to serve once again. Taken by Stake, over to Small, set up for Miller, just pushes it over. Oh, that's the stuff you like there, but there, Elias.
That is the stuff I like. That's Liz Squire with the IQ play.
High IQ. Almost as much IQ as you do have, Elias, but
maybe. Might be just more than us put together.
Maybe that could be true, honestly. Depends the day. Another point there for EastCon.
Point there for EastCon. Miscommunication from the Owls defensively. We've seen that in all 3 sets, Carson. And something that here early in the third, you really want to put an end to.
Yeah, it's really been the miscommunications and the mistakes that have came down to it. Overhit that dig, but the Owls are still going. Delia Ryan's going to hit it over.
There's Copeland.
Thought she may have touched the net. Solo gets the point for the Warriors. East Lynn, Connecticut native. She's a middle blocker. So Brooke Praskovich, she's been kind of one of those servers that Keene State struggled to handle. She's now had 5 serves in a row. Here's Gigi Stake to try to end that, and she does.
Great kill there from the captain.
So a massive moment. Captain stepped up to the plate, took the fastball. And there's another fastball. Now Keene State's getting a little mojo back. Looks like every single girl's got a nice smile on their face, ready to go here and make that comeback. They're down 2, 3-5, 5-3, however you want to say it. Apparently Emma Robinson said something that wasn't appreciated by the official. Gigi Stake's ready to go. Taken there by Praskovich. Here's Robinson. Stake keeps it alive. Very well done there by Stake. Also Alexis Small to go reach that. Robinson again. That time it's Alexis Small. There's Delia Ryan, Marina Miller to get it over. Do they set up Robinson again? Not this time. Doesn't matter. Gets it to go for the Warriors.
Addison Solo, another one of those attacking weapons that the Warriors have.
Very impressive there, though, for the Owls. If you're going to take a positive away from that, you handled 2 missiles coming in with the anti-missile technology from the Owls.
Here's Sarah Eldridge to serve for Eastern Connecticut. Too much juice.
Too much juice.
Too much juice.
Annalise Rugberg looking to use a low-calorie juice this time.
There we go.
So then it doesn't go too far.
There you go. It's the hit. There's Robinson.
Ooh, Robinson.
Good play
Great
from Miller.
play.
Back up.
Annalise Rugberg that time. Keene State gets one back. It's 5-6.
Too
Annalise
much.
Rugberg is going to serve again.
Too much from Allegra Copeland.
So now this one's a little bit tighter. We saw Keene State couldn't barely get above 6 points last time. This time they're going to try to do that.
Here's Robinson. Hits small, keeps it alive. It's back to her. She'll push it over. Here's Joe Bridges.
Hits the ref. Doesn't matter. He gets that flag up in the air.
It's an easy call for him.
That ball's out. He's like, if I'm standing out of bounds and they hit me, surely it's out. Annalise Rugberg.
Here's Copeland.
Watch there.
Not able to do the same with that from Emma Robinson.
5th time's the charm for Emma Robinson. That's definitely her strong side coming across. Kind of a similar thing we see out of Gigi Stake. Be curious to see as Emma Robinson, you know, gets a little bit older, where she goes from here. I mean, maybe she stays at EastCon and just keeps winning, maybe leads her team to a championship, but also could be a possible transfer.
There's Frazier. She's hyped up about it.
Of course. Look at that. Sally from Frazier. She's always hyped up.
She is always hyped up.
If I had the energy like at 6 a.m. that Colleen Frazier has, I don't think I'd ever have a bad day.
Practice this morning would have been a lot easier.
Would have been. You know what was really good after that practice? My nap.
There you go.
Joe Bridges gets that point for the Warriors. So now Eastern Connecticut State is up 8-7.
And the Owls have brought in Sarah Bartels and Katie Taylor.
Yeah, Bartels.
Maybe to deal defensively.
Yeah, I mean, but
with
Bartels
Robinson.
has been really good offensively
as well.
Yeah. Robinson.
Have to love a jack of all trades. Here's Bartels.
Does exactly that. Gets another positive piece going.
She's having a great performance here.
That's Marina Miller now to serve. It's 8-8. And the ace for Marina Miller. So now it's 8-9, 9-8. Fantastic hit there for the first one from Marina Miller. She's overhit it a few times, keeps that one in play. Here's Praskovich, kept alive by Delia Ryan. Oh, cheeky play there from Harkins.
Here's Stake. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
5 big booms there from Gigi Stake.
And the Owls have a 2-point lead.
It's 10-8. Third serve in a row here for Marina Miller. Taken by Canigliaro. Set up there for York. Does just enough. It's 10-9.
That was Delia Ryan with the diving attempt there. Trying to dig it out. Unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Here's Lauren Mosca. It's her second time serving for the Warriors.
Yeah, she's a first year out of Glastonbury, Connecticut. Don't we have a teammate from Glastonbury?
I think we do.
Here's a setup. That's just what Katie Taylor brings. You put her hands up, she's practically already above the net. You get her jumping, virtually impossible.
It's a big problem.
Now Delia Ryan, on the other hand, almost a foot different, actually exactly a foot different from Katie Taylor and Delia Ryan.
Here's Praskovich.
Blocked at the net and then put out of reach. Marina Miller wasn't fast enough.
It'll be Liz Squire to serve.
Here's Squire. Taken by Stake. Harkins. Bartels. Blocked at the net. That's number 10, Addison Solo. She's fired up about that one, too. Now Squire set to serve. It's 11-11. Number 11 serves. Gigi Stake gets the point for the Owls. It's 12-11.
So Bartels and Harkins will sit. Small and Ryan back in the game. And Frazier, excuse me.
Well, Small's here to serve now.
Sent to the rafters.
Under hit. Another point for the Owls. They lead by 2, 13-11. So Alexis Small comes off the bench, makes an impact early. Dig there, taken by Praskovic. And Eastcon hits it out of bounds. That's another point. Too much soda. All right, I'm taking the joke too far. It's gone too far.
That was the one. It's all right, though. We had a good run while it lasted.
Speaking of a run, Alexis Small looks to keep that one going for the Owls.
Copeland.
Well done there by Copeland. Originally hit there by the Owls. Marina Miller made an attempt to get to the ball. Couldn't do it. Now Praskovic set to serve once again. The Owls have struggled returning her serves. This time they do all right. Set up for Stake. Blocked at the net. That was Allegra Copeland.
Coach Gerard signaled for Gigi Stake to move over to the right. Delia Ryan gets back into the middle of this formation.
Mistaken there from Delia Ryan. Keene State gets it over. What a play there by Rudberg. Wow, heads up play from Rudberg. She's shocked she even made the play herself.
But well done, either way. Sometimes you just see the stroke of luck.
She just kind of swatted at the ball and it went over the net. Here's Gigi Stake. Ace from Stake.
And that's an ace, and that is the gritty, I think. Man, making a comeback from 2023.
What's next, the dab?
Oh, God. I hope not.
I hope so. I'm a big dab guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a big Cam Newton guy.
Well, then you are a big dab guy.
I guess. There's Robinson,
Emma Robinson with the punch. Here's a Marina Miller. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by Robinson. Over by Praskovic. It's Delia Ryan. Set up for Frazier. Punched over. Praskovic. Here's Robinson. Blocked at the net. And out of bounds. Unfortunate there. Colleen Frazier thought she had it.
It's a good jump and a good block from Frazier. Unlucky to have that deflect out of bounds.
Yeah. Now we're making that libero change once again.
Back to Lauren Moscow, or excuse me, back to
Sarah Eldridge.
Sarah Eldridge.
Eldridge to serve. Taken by Ryan. Unlucky. What a way to keep that alive. Unfortunate there for Rudberg. So the Owls leading 16-15 here in the third set. It's been back and forth in the first set especially. Second set went to EastCon.
But now here in the third, we're back to the back and forth style that we got accustomed to as we're all even.
Even Stevens. Eldridge has gotten 3 serves in a row to go her way, or 2 in a row to go her way. This would be her third. Here she goes. Taken by Ryan. Sets up for Small, who hits Rudberg. Rudberg. That's Robinson. Delia Ryan unfazed. Colleen Frazier, fantastic hit. Couldn't do it. Sets over there by Praskovic. Set up for Marina Miller. Taps it over. Just out of bounds. Another point for the Warriors.
And Keene State motioning to the ref, thinking that that may have fallen just in play, but they will not get a change in call from the official. So Eastern Connecticut take the lead.
Move on and deal with the next hit here. Eldridge to serve once again. Delia Ryan, Alexis Small, Colleen Frazier. The net's still reverberating, but Frazier gets the point.
I know where you got that one. I know where you got that.
I'm glad you got the reference.
It is pure class from Carson Flake. So
an interesting
first appearance of the
substitution
game
here.
for Grace Christian, the captain.
Christian, we haven't seen a lot so far. It's her first appearance today. She hasn't played a lot this season. Makes her impact known with that first serve. Blocked at the net by Taylor. Couldn't handle the heat, just out of bounds.
It's a short cameo from Christian as she's replaced.
She just had to make sure everyone knew she existed today.
There you go.
Came on the field, showed face, and left.
And she is the
Irish
captain.
goodbye.
She is the captain.
Just, hey, everyone, I'm the captain. Don't forget it. And then right back. But what we see that's fantastic about Christian is how much she supports her teammates. Obviously, to have a captain be someone that you don't see on the starting lineup shows that she's a really big bench advocate. Stake gets the dig to go, sets over to Ryan, who feeds Taylor. Robinson pushes it over, feeding Colleen Frazier. Blocked at the net, kept alive by Eastcon. That's York to get it over. Frazier with the little dig. Gigi Stake just under that white line of the net.
These next couple points, very important for the Owls. Cannot let Eastern run away.
No. And I think Jake Girard actually agrees with you. He thinks that's an important time to call a timeout. Eastern Connecticut State leads Keene State 19-17 here in the third set on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
My name is Irini Stefanakos. I am an environmental studies graduate from Keene State. I did an internship my senior year. The best part for me was learning really what I want to do with my life, with my education. That internship really gave me the confidence and experience to go out and land a job as an aquatic biologist for water and wetlands in Grafton, Massachusetts. I typically spend my days collecting basic water quality data to monitor the health of these ponds and lakes.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Eastern Connecticut leads 19-17 here in the third set. Gigi Stake's gonna get that dig going. Lexus Small, I don't think she expected Eastcon to pop up over there. So now it's 2017. What a great year, by the way.
2017, yeah.
2016, 2017, two of the best years.
A great time for music.
Oh, I mean,
some of the best Drake, some of the best Future.
Outside of rap. I mean,
outside of rap as well.
There was good stuff going too.
And that is an unfortunate error there from Stake.
Praskovic gets the ace.
Will be an ace after Praskovic.
Oh, sorry, just kidding. That was not Praskovic. That was Sonia Nielsen.
Praskovic
Praskovic was
wrong. That's why you're here
selling harder than Nielsen.
There you go.
Which is awesome to see.
It's a great teammate. Reminds me of a certain Carson Flake.
Oh, wow.
Quite the presence.
Well, your presence is more special.
Oh, thank you. Here's Small up to Frazier. One hit straight up.
Yeah, I actually agree with that call there. Marina Miller actually hit the net as that bump went way high into the air. I think she was anticipating that block coming and then wasn't a blockable hit.
So the score 22-17. Here's Nielsen. There's Lauren Bender, who just checked into the game, and here's Marina Miller. And that's a point for Keene State.
Yeah, Lauren Bender, another name we haven't seen a lot. Number 10.
Bender, the junior out of Bristol, Connecticut. She's actually pretty close to Willimantic, where EastCon is from.
Let's see
if I know my geography.
I definitely don't know my Connecticut geography, so thanks for doing that.
Anytime.
That's York. Out of bounds. Keene State gets one back. We've got a game on our hands. Eastern Connecticut 22, Keene State 19. Ava Harkins to try to diminish that lead from EastCon. Set up for Robinson, blocked at the net by Taylor. Pushed over. Here's Keene State's chance. Harkins tries to do it twice. She couldn't. Bender gets it over. 4 hits. Harkins tried to hit the smooth move there twice.
Yeah.
Both were unsuccessful. You can't wear it out. I mean, it only works a couple times before it's anticipated.
This is true.
Not the person you want to be seeing if you're Keene State. 20. Marina Miller hits it over. Robinson keeps it alive. Set up for Prestovich. Blocked by Taylor. Sarah Bartels. Maybe it was a combined effort.
Could be. Now it's Gigi Stake checking back into the game for Bender. Keene State, for a minute there, Coach Girard had sent out a pretty young lineup.
Yeah, very unique lineup. Now it's back to more of a starting-esque lineup. Unlucky there, because I think that one had enough power to go all the way out of bounds. So now, 2024, last year.
And Eastern Connecticut on the cusp of claiming the third set.
But Keene State not too far out of the woods just yet.
Not out of it.
They got to deal with this one first. Katie Taylor does so. Gigi Stake can't get it to go. Eastern Connecticut wins the third set, 25-20. And they lead 2-1 here in Spaulding Gymnasium. Thanks for joining us here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports. We'll be back.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network as we take a look at head coach Jake Girard. Eastern Connecticut just won their second set of the day, 25-20. They've got back-to-back set wins. Please go over some stats from the last set.
For the Warriors of Eastern Connecticut, we saw Allegra Copeland with an attacking percentage of .357, leading her squad throughout that set. Defensively from Keene State, I don't have much here, to be honest with you, Carson.
Yeah, they hit a 1-1-1 percentage. So an improvement from at least the last set, but they need to build off that and continue on if they want to get this thing to a fifth set. Thanks for joining us here on the Owls Media Network.
Finished. There's Miller. And here's Gigi Stake. Blocked by Eastern Connecticut. Back to Colleen Frazier. Back to Gigi Stake. There's Emma Robinson who hits it up. There's Praskovic. Kept in play by Marina Miller. Up to... I think that was Annalise Rudberg.
I couldn't tell, to be honest with you.
Again, that angle.
It was kind of like a little push over there. I couldn't tell.
But Keene State will grab the first point of the fourth set, which we now know is not an indicator
of winning. After looking at that last one.
But maybe 2 points is. Oh, but maybe it's not. Alexis Small thought she had an ace there.
Yeah, I was about to say shout out to the net for that one, but no shout outs needed.
Very, very active on the sideline is EastCon's head coach, Megan Silver-Drosch, giving her players an earful.
Yeah, she stands at the ready over there. She means business.
She does.
Frazier also does.
So does Colleen Frazier.
Frazier's like a light switch. She can go from business to fun real fast.
Like a light switch.
Like a light switch. On, off, boom.
Here's Gigi Stake's serve. There's solo. Alexis Small to Marina Miller. Blocked. Gigi Stake.
Miller again.
Praskovic finding Robinson. A dig from Stake. Back from Small.
Great rally we've got going. Delia Ryan sets up Marina Miller. Pushed over. Emma Robinson
with the dig.
Oh! Unlucky. Delia Ryan thought that ball might have been out. Instead, it hits directly on the line.
Allegra Copeland finding the perfect spot.
Pinpoint accuracy
Gets
from
herself
Allegra
a kill.
Copeland.
Absolutely. As Solo will take a seat on the bench, Haley Jo Bridges will be introduced, as well as Sarah Eldridge, who will serve here. Again, Eldridge has been another server that Keene State have struggled with, specifically in that second set. And that's an ace, and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Eldridge's serve percentage in the last set was almost close to 100%, 875.
That ace will help her cause and the cause of the visiting Warriors
as they lead 3-2. Delia Ryan with the dig, sets over to Small.
Miller.
That's Miller. She gets the point to go. Ball right over here. Thought Ryan Hearn was in play. He wasn't.
His reflexes were on point, though. He was ready. He was going to protect us both.
And now he's back. You're seeing the graphic right there. That's Marina Miller, thanks to Ryan Hearn.
And Rudberg, too much.
Too much. We've just gone to too much. No more pepper, juice, whatever.
We've exhausted all the food categories, I think. We haven't touched on dairy, but we shouldn't go there.
Dairy?
Dairy. I don't know.
Too much Gary?
Dairy.
Dairy. Too much milk? Too much eggs?
Too much something, you know?
Well,
like I said, not the best.
We'll see if Sonia Nielsen could scramble it here.
Oh. Carson.
Frazier tried to get it over, got blocked.
There's Small to Miller. Kept alive from Eastern Connecticut. Touched over to
Joe Bridges.
Joe Bridges.
The touch of God right there. Pushes it over.
Soccer fans out there would know that as the hand of God, made famous by a certain Diego Maradona. Might have heard of him.
Up there on GOAT Talks.
Might be. Here's a serve from Nielsen. There's Ryan. to Frazier. Out of bounds. Point to Eastern Connecticut.
6-3. Keene State, this is a big moment. They cannot let Eastern Connecticut run away with this one if they want any chance of getting to that 5th set.
Nielsen to serve again. There's Stake with the dig. Up to Alexa Small, who will set up Miller. Eastern now, there's Robinson. Ryan, Small, Miller again, just getting it over. Robinson again.
That's York.
That's York. To Ryan, to Miller. Stake keeps it alive for the Owls. Alexa Small back over to Miller. Miscommunication from Eastern Connecticut. Point for Keene State.
Smart play there by Marina Miller. After a couple big attacking attempts there, trying to get that spike down, she took off the power, took her foot off the gas, and just cruised into that point.
Bartels and Harkins in. Frazier and Small sit.
Harkins now to serve. Taken there by Praskovich. Here's Emma Robinson. Couldn't get it over the net. Another point for the Owls. They're only down 1 point now.
Need to keep this set close here for Keene State. Cannot let the Warriors get away with a run like they did in the second.
Absolutely, but that's Harkins' job. She served at 50% last time. Well done there by Kitty Taylor. The officials say point goes to Keene State. It's tied up at 6. You know what the next score means.
I know that that's your responsibility to say here on the Owls Media Network.
I will say it. Ava Harkins decides it's time to serve. Sets up for Robinson. Kept alive there by Delia Ryan.
Harkins, Miller.
And now Keene State down 6-7.
And that's a classic. And here's Emma Robinson to serve for the Warriors. As we know, she has been a consistent threat to this Owls defense.
Knuckleball.
Miller will handle that one. And Bartels will get the end of that service. And now it's York to push it over, and that's a point.
So now it's a little bit of a run from EastCon. It's really back and forth with runs. Keene State just has struggled to get ahead. They've only led 1 point, and it's been 1-0.
Robinson back to serve again.
She might use a different technique. We've seen a couple different serves come from her so far today. Same technique, finds Delia Ryan. That's Marina Miller with the kill. Boom, boom, boom. 3 big booms that time.
And a miscommunication there from the PA.
PA guy's got to be better on that one.
All
Shout
good
out our
though.
PA guy, we love him.
Miller knows that's hers.
What's the ref saying?
The Keene State bench is not happy about that call whatsoever.
Officials claiming that Katie Taylor went over the net to get to that one. I actually am going to disagree. We're right here at the net, but the official, we're not the refs, sadly.
We are not. Here's Lauren Mosca to serve for Eastern Connecticut. It'll be up from Ryan. Stake with the set. There's Bartels blocked at the net, and that was solo.
Talk about fired up. Megan Silver-Drosch equally as fired up on the bench as her team.
It's out to a 3-point advantage. Here's Mosca again. The service to Stake. There's Harkins. There's Bartels. Blocked again. Up from Bartels to Stake. We'll push it over. Blocked again. Here's York. And it's too much to handle for Miller.
Keene State claiming that that was a double touch there from Addison Solo, but the officials say that she didn't block that one.
Mosca again, 3rd consecutive serve.
Mosca trying to extend the lead here for the Warriors.
And that's an ace. And EastCon getting a bit of mojo here, jumping out to a 5-point lead. And that will be a good place for Coach Gerard to take a timeout. We will see you back here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Eastern Connecticut leads Keene State 12-7.
And just before the play, Emma Robinson giving her props to Mosca, who's here to serve right now. And too much there.
Just too much. Delia Ryan now ready to get the Owls some points back.
Conigliaro checking in for Mosca.
It's quiet in the gym, but it's going to be exciting here soon.
Robinson straight up. York over. Great play from Miller. Pushed over by Harkins. Here's Conigliaro. That was Sonia Nielsen. And that point will go to Eastern Connecticut, and the bench is loving it, and especially Coach Megan Silver-Drosch. I love the energy that Coach Drosch is bringing off the bench.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, it's contagious.
It is contagious. And that's the kind of emphatic emotion from a coach that players really want to see.
Elias, you're an emphatic guy, so you just fired me up.
Thank you. The same goes to you. Here's Bartels.
Talk about emphatic. That falls it in. So Keene State out 4. Elias, what do they got to do to get a couple back here?
Well, I like what they've done right here by bringing back Colleen Frazier and Alexa Small. Frazier, a huge threat in attack, and Small here to serve.
Here's Small. Taken there by Eastcon. Out of bounds. Addison Solo thought she had it. It was out of bounds, just past that white line, hit the LEC logo.
Fair assumption, she's had several here today.
Several. Alexis Small down 3. What can she do? Conigliaro kept it alive. Now Delia Ryan sets over to Gigi Stake, blocked at the net.
That's Solo.
Solo with the response.
Here's Praskovich to serve for the Warriors.
We've talked about it all day. The Owls have struggled with Praskovich's serves.
Here's Ryan. There's Stake who will set up Colleen Frazier.
Oh my.
What a play there from Conigliaro. Gigi Stake will get a second bite at it, and she'll get the point for Keene State. And that ball could have landed in my lap. Would have been the most exciting moment of the game for me. But I appreciate the defense.
Shout out the Keene State women's hockey team providing the defense for Elias Stoll-Alemán right now.
Need that. There's Solo. Tried for the cheeky little flick over the net and just left it short.
Solo just under the speed limit there.
Is that
there's no
hand Solo? Han Solo?
Han Solo.
For my Star Wars people?
I was thinking Hope Solo for my soccer people.
Also. And that's Annalise Rudberg, and she's fired up. And Keene State has cut the lead to 1 here.
Big moment for Gigi Stake. Is there anybody else you want to step up to this task? I don't think so. Taken by Conigliaro. Set over to Robinson. Blocked at the net. That's a point. Eastern Connecticut State gonna get one. That libero change. Go ahead.
Libero change, like you said. That's Sarah Eldridge checking in to serve. Also, Haley Jo Bridges checking in for solo.
Eldridge to get the serving going. Gigi Stake with the dig. Here's Marina Miller. Gets the point going for the Owls. They're back within one.
Again, we'll see the libero change as Conigliaro will check back in.
Seems like they basically bring in Eldridge just to serve, get her off the court afterwards. Annalise Rudberg now to serve.
Conigliaro offering a better defensive presence. That's Copeland.
Out of bounds? No, touched at the net by Keene State. So another point there for Eastern Connecticut.
The lead's back up to 2. Rudberg will take a seat. Delia Ryan will enter for Eastern Connecticut.
Keene State inching closer. They still got some points to give, but
they'd love to keep it here. Within 3, realistically, Carson gives them the best chance. Here's Sonia Nielsen to serve for EastCon. That'll be Stake. Ryan will set it up for Colleen Frazier. And EastCon not able to deal with the leftovers. That's a point. Colleen Frazier, and we're back within 1.
We're back within 1, and I mean, you can't ask for a better 4th set.
You can't.
I'm on the edge of my seat, personally. I'm sure there's other people on the edge of their seats, but as I look around, some people are using the backrest, so, and I respect that.
I respect that as well.
But if I were them, I'd be on the edge of my seat. Here's Joe. No,
there's York.
Robinson. York, sorry.
Stake up. Harkins. Bartels. Conigliaro. There's York. Looks like Sarah Bartels touched the net there.
Or went underneath, I think.
Or it went underneath.
Not sure, couldn't tell.
I'd love to have a bird's eye view, Carson.
I'd love to have a rules analyst.
That as well. That's what Ryan Hearn is here for.
We'll take it over to Ryan Hearn, our rules analyst now. Oh, he's not available.
Here's Stake playing Harkins. Bartels. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Booyah. Keene State doesn't want to let them go. Marina Miller, just the server you want. She's got that power.
She's had a couple aces this game as well.
Blocked by Taylor. That's a point. Keene State ties it up.
We are tied in the 4th set.
17-17. I think I took the words out of your mouth there.
You did, but one of us was going to do it. Here's Marina Miller again.
Ooh.
And she hits the net. Bad serve.
Went with the aggressive serve there. Couldn't get it over.
Solo back in for EastCon. Joe Bridges will take a seat. Conigliaro will take a seat. And Lauren Mosca to serve again. The freshman from Glastonbury. Over the net. Stake. Harkins. Taylor.
Great play there by Sonia Nielsen.
Here's York. There's Miller. Harkins. Stake with another bite at it. Almost kept alive from EastCon. That was a great effort from York, but Keene State ties it up again.
18-18.
And the Owls refusing to go away here.
No, but what we really need for them to happen is get a point and take the lead here. Delia Ryan tries to do just that.
And that's Annalise Rudberg.
What a heads-up play and an emphatic finish from Rudberg.
Carson asked for the point. Annalise Rudberg delivered. Keene State have a lead. Here's Delia Ryan to serve.
Thank you, Annalise Rudberg, for that one. Appreciate it.
Up from Conigliaro. Here's Braskovich. Ryan. Bartels.
Just too far outside.
We're back to level.
Man, I mean, this is just, I can't get over how exciting this game is right now.
And this set in particular. Keene State obviously in do or die mode. Liz Squire to serve for EastCon. Stake will go straight over. Oh, man. Leaves it. And you just can't do that with Copeland around the net.
Copeland was set up for that one long before the ball even got close to her, and she took advantage. And a timeout called. It's 2019. Eastern Connecticut leading Keene State here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network.
End of apple bottom jeans. I was really enjoying that one, but
Elias was about to give us a little sing-along there.
I was indeed. Here's Stake. There's Canigliaro. It's Praskovic. Miller Rosette. Harkins to Stake. Stake with authority. Great play there from Robinson. Marina Miller. Here's Stake again. Blocked at the net.
Hit the net.
Hit the net. Excuse me. Back to Miller. Harkins will set. Sarah Bartels. Oh, yeah. It's still in play. No, it is not.
No, it is not.
I didn't think it was, Carson.
Eastcon claiming for the pancake there, but the officials all disagree. A little bit of a misunderstanding there for a second by all parties involved, but at the end of the day, it's 2020. It's COVID year. I've got 2020 vision.
And this is an opportunity as any for Keene State to take the lead. Alexa Small will serve. That was solo. Small with the set to Stake. Back up from Copeland. Set. Great diving play from Robinson. Here's Copeland again. She'll tip it over.
It's in.
21-20.
Man, what a great rally there. That's kind of been the story of this set so far.
I mean, you're really seeing just two very talented squads.
Yeah,
and you can see it in the score here in this set.
Good battle from both sides.
Small will set for Frazier. Kept alive by Praskovic. Given to Emma Robinson. Delia Ryan digs it out. Small will set up Stake again. And there will be a tip on the play. The Owls will get the point.
21-21. Each team 4 points away. Speaking of 21, this is going to be Gigi Stake, number 21 to serve.
There's Praskovic. Here's a set for Copeland. She'll push it over. Stake will keep it alive. Alexis Small over the net.
Pancake effort there from Keene State. Now it's Marina Miller to put him away.
What a play from Alexis Small. Robinson.
Annalise Rugberg keeps that alive. That's Gigi Stake now.
Frazier.
Couldn't do it. Eastcon gets a point for themselves. It's 22-21.
And the reaction from the bench says it all. What an effort from Eastern Connecticut, digging the ball out several times and then earning themselves a point to take a 22-21 lead.
Now Eldridge ready to serve again. She comes in just to get those serves in. Can she do her job that head coach Silver Drosh asks for?
So far, she's been solid.
Delia Ryan takes the dig. So it's over to Miller. Miller blocked at the net. Still alive here. This is Emma Robinson. Miller with the dig. That's Colleen Frazier. Emma Robinson out of bounds. Point for Keene State, 22-22 here in the fourth set.
Katie Taylor in for Delia Ryan. Annalise Rudberg will serve for the Owls. Calls from the crowd saying one at a time. Referencing the points here, the Owls could really use this one. Here's Rudberg's serve. Difficult
Fantastic
to deal
serve.
with from East.
Well done by Taylor.
Taylor heads up play.
First lead of the set, outside of 1-0 from Keene State. They're 2 points away from this win to send it to the 5th set.
And here's the senior Rudberg to serve again.
Well served.
It's Praskovich. Ace.
Fantastic there from Rudberg. Praskovich couldn't handle the heat.
And Keene one away here from leveling this match on sets. Annalise Rudberg will have the opportunity to get the Owls a win here in the 4th set.
Here's Rudberg. It's the net. We're still playing.
Both teams still alive. Rudberg unlucky there with the serve. Delia Ryan back in here to play some defense.
Allegra Copeland now to try to tie this game up for Eastern Connecticut. Ball on court. Officials stopped the game, so we'll do a reserve here. Was going to be actually well taken there.
Was going to be well taken.
No problem. Marina Miller heads up play to get the ball off the court. Nobody got hurt. We do it again. This is Copeland. Taken by Stake. Marina Miller sets it up. Colleen Fraser hits it over. Still alive. Here's Joe Bridges. Bam! That's out of bounds. That's a Keene State win. We're sending it to the 5th set here in Keene, New Hampshire.
It'll go down to the last one here. And Eastern thought that there was a tip there on the block, but it will not be so, and we will head into the 5th set here on the Owls Media Network. I'm Elias Stoll-Aleman, and I'm with Carson Flake.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports, as we head into the 5th set. Keene State got that first one, 25-20. Eastern Connecticut responded, winning the second set, 25-10. Keene State got that third set, Eastern Connecticut got that third set as well, 25-20. And then Keene State with a tight finish, 25-23. If you are not a volleyball aficionado and don't know any of the rules, here in the 5th set, we're only going to go to 15. Obviously still have to win by 2, but after somebody gets to 8, we're going to switch benches and flip to the other side. So we got a little bit of Owls Media Network After Dark action going on.
There we go. It's Ryan, Stake, Rudberg, Small, Miller, and Frazier out here for the Owls. There's
Solo
Ryan.
starts the serving. Sorry, go ahead.
All good. There's Ryan. Stake will tip it over. Here's Conigliaro. She'll set it up for Praskovic. Good dig there from Ryan. Back up from Small. Here's Stake. Well done for Praskovic again. Conigliaro. Here's Copeland. Hits the net. Point, Keene State.
Fantastic there from Keene State. And they get that first point, as they did in the 4th set as well. So a good start here for the Owls as they look to get their first LEC win of the season.
Here's Alexis Small to serve. The junior, number 23.
A little pause here. Not sure what we're pausing for. Officials talking to head coach Jake Gerard right now. I feel like I might be the only person talking in this gym. This is kind of awkward.
It's an eerie quiet has fallen over Spaulding Gymnasium. But me and Carson are your voices here, so we'll keep you
We'll keep the whole freaking arena, I guess, in tune because we're all talking. Now the head coach, now the official talking to Captain Gigi Stake. Decisions are going to be made here. I'm going to get you the answer here soon.
Coach Silver Drosh also going to inquire with the official.
Apparently the lineups have been inserted wrong on the score sheet, says the head official. Thank you for that, sir. Gives me the thumbs up. So they're going to fix a couple things, and then we're going to get back underway. If you're just joining us, Keene State, like I said, won that first set. Eastern Connecticut responded, winning the next 2 sets. Then Keene State got a very tight finish, winning 25-23 in the 4th set. Elias, how about you give us a preview for the rest of the weekend right now?
I would love to, Carson, because we have an exciting alumni weekend coming up here at Keene State College. If field hockey is your game, the Owls will be taking on Husson at home. The Keene State men's soccer team will play division rivals UMass Boston at home at 1 p.m.
Back here in Keene, it's 1-0, and now it's 2-0.
Solo still with authority, the net says no.
The net said no. Alexis Small said, yes, I'll take that. It's 2-0 here in the 5th set.
Small to serve again. It's up and over. There's Praskovic. Here's Emma Robinson.
Another point for the Owls. They lead 3-0. It's what you want if you're the Owls starting this one off.
Absolutely.
A little preview as well for tomorrow. Men's soccer, if you're looking at your Division III fantasy team, Elias Stoll-Alemán going into the game questionable. He's the right back. He'll probably get the start, my sources are saying, but here,
that's the
Liz Squire.
From Liz Squire. Just what EastCon needed.
Now Brooke Praskovic, the money server we've seen today. Hang on, there's a ball right below the official. Shout out to the event staff here at Keene State. They've got that ball taken care of.
Here's Praskovic to serve for the Warriors. Keene State up 3-1.
Delia Ryan with the dig.
Small. Frazier
gets it to go.
Yeah.
She's fired up. No gritty this time. Just excitement.
Just excitement and a 3-point lead for Keene State. Here's the captain, Gigi Stake, to serve. There's Conigliaro. Here's Robinson. Great dig from Ryan. Back to Miller. Here's Solo. Put over by Conigliaro. Here's Colleen Frazier. And Frazier finding her mojo at the perfect time for Keene State.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better time to heat up if you're Colleen Frazier right now. They lead 5-1. Timeout called by Eastern Connecticut. Keene State College leads Eastern Connecticut 5-1 here in the 5th set on the Owls Media Network on Flow Sports.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Hopefully you can hear us. Apologies about those technical difficulties. If you're just now joining us, and I don't know if you've been able to hear me at all this time, but there's a little bit of a mishap with the score sheet. Sammy and Molly doing their best to figure it out over there.
Yeah. They're the best of the best. Put that in front of them, they'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out, as well as the official. The officials for today are Jeff Zinchich, Bradley Frost, and the line judges are Ryan Cuss and Benjamin Bardwell, in case you're curious. Shout out Ryan Hearn. He knew exactly what I was waiting on there. I kind of gave him a look and was like, are you going to find the officials graphic? And he did.
Great minds.
Think alike. So another pause. Keene State actually responded really well after the last odd pause here. Seems like head coach Silver Drosh trying to figure something out here. We're good to go.
We're
Energy's back.
Sarah Eldridge here for the serve.
Eldridge gets this party started.
There's Stake. Small will tee up Miller. That's Praskovich. Here's the set for Copeland. She finds the back corner.
Yeah, that's fantastic accuracy. High fastball just outside. Just, you know, high and outside.
High and
Perfect.
outside.
Paints the corner.
So Eldridge to serve again.
Eldridge down one against the Owls, trying to lead her team's comeback.
Stake up. Delia Ryan. That'll be a setup for Frazier. She'll put it over. Here's Eldridge again. to Copeland, pushes it over. Delia Ryan sets up Small, sets up Miller with the tap. Copeland back. There's Praskovich. Here's Emma Robinson. That's too much. That's way too much.
Way too much.
And
So
Keene State jump out.
In front. Annalise Rugberg now set to serve. Substitutions made by Eastern Connecticut. Conigliaro back into the game.
Joe Bridges as well. And that's Copeland.
EastCon not ready to leave just yet.
And the first year, Allegra Copeland is having herself a day today.
Elias, you just like hoarding all my roster sheets over there.
I do.
He's got about 12.
Let's count.
Let's count. While you count, I'll call this, and then you get back to me with a number as Sonia Nielsen's going to serve here. Down 1 against the Owls. First LEC matchup for either team. Marina Miller with the dig. Marina Miller with the kill. Oh, yeah. It's 7-5. Did you count the papers?
I sure did, Carson, and there's 11 papers in my hand.
And I'm holding one, so there's 12
there's
total.
12 in total, and they're all duplicates. Why I'm holding them all, I couldn't tell you. What I could tell you is that Keene's up here 2 in the 5th set at Spaulding Gymnasium, and Ava Harkins is here with the serve.
Thanks for telling us that.
Anytime.
Taken by Praksovich. Over the net by Conigliaro. Set up for Taylor. Blocked at the net. Still alive here. Delia Ryan gets the dig. Here's Marina Miller. Here's Emma Robinson. Blocked at the net. It's Gigi Stake to keep it alive. Marina Miller, 3rd time's a charm. Couldn't do it. Here's York. Delia Ryan, no problem. Harkins. Bartels. Still alive. Over the net. But a point for the Owls. And 4 hits. They're going to switch sides. We'll be right back for the second half of this fantastic set here.
We're right back.
Right back.
Right back.
I mean, by like right now.
Right now.
Back. Like, we are going to go now. So hopefully you didn't go away.
And on that last point there from the Owls, I saw head coach Jacob Gerard let out a little emote, a nice little fist pump. Most emotion I've seen from him today, but he's got to be pumped up. Here's Harkins with the serve.
Oh, just barely out of bounds.
Too much.
Unlucky.
Well done from Conigliaro. Saw that might have a little bit too much juice. Let it out.
High IQ from Conigliaro. Now Emma Robinson.
Not who the Owls want to see here, up 2.
The serving demon. Dealt with well by Marina Miller. Here's Sarah Bartels. Still alive. That's York. Blocked at the net by Taylor.
It will be a point to EastCon, however.
Yeah, that ball went out of bounds. Keene State celebrated like it went in.
It's good effort there from Taylor and from Miller.
Absolutely. Here, Emma Robbins only down 1 point. It's 8-7. We're only going to 15. Still got to win by 2. Delia Ryan. Gigi Stake. Sarah Bartels. Blocked. Out of bounds. Caught by me.
Caught by me. Right into the hands of Carson Flake.
I just had to make sure my hands still existed.
There you go.
And they do.
That's why you put a goalkeeper over here. Ready.
I saved about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 computers.
Too much for Miller on the serve, and that's going to bring this to cut the advantage to just 1 for the Owls.
Emma Robinson fires up her fellow teammate, Lauren Mosca. She's the first year. I mean, talk about a more nerve-wracking moment as a first-year player. Your first conference game coming in down 1 in the 5th set. Is she up to the task? Here's Mosca. Good serve by her. Gigi Stake to put it away. Blocked at the net. Still alive. Wait. Just kidding. Point for EastCon. They tie it up at 9.
Keene State motioning to the official. They thought they played that one cleanly. Official disagrees, and Mosca will serve again. but not before this timeout from Keene State and head coach Jacob Girard. We're here in the 5th set. Keene State, Eastern Connecticut tied at 9. We'll see you back on the Owls Media Network.
Powered by Flow Sports.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
Can you ask for much of a better game to watch here? I don't think there's a better volleyball game going on all of the Flow Sports national TV right now than Keene State College versus Eastern Connecticut. It's 9-9. It's the 5th set. What more to ask for?
You really can't ask for anything else, Carson. This has been the perfect back and forth affair. Exactly the kind of gritty play that you'd expect from an LEC matchup. And Keene State, Eastern Connecticut locked here at 9s with Mosca to serve for the Warriors.
Mosca looks to break the stalemate.
Miller, Ryan will set it up for Sarah Bartels. Sarah Bartels!
Huge point for Bartels. Now Delia Ryan trying to keep the party going.
She's replaced Taylor.
Delia Ryan with the serve, taken by Robinson. Over to York. Gets the point to go for the Warriors. And we're still playing.
Back and forth, back and forth. Exactly what you want to see in terms of competitive volleyball.
Even though this technically goes to 15, I feel like we're going to go all the way to 25 again.
I'd love to. Here's Liz Squire to serve.
Liz Squire.
Official indicates we're ready to go.
She's a 3-year letter winner. Impressive. 1 of 2 on the team. Marina Miller with a dig. Sets over to Gigi Stake. Pushes it over. Canigliaro keeps it alive. Blocked at the net. Still here. Delia Ryan finds Bartels. Gets it over. Canigliaro. Still alive. Delia Ryan. Gigi Stake. Robinson dig. Pushed over. Still going. Ava Harkins mishit that one. Unlucky there. East Con regains the lead. Unlucky there, but
mistake there from Harkins. Her teammates there to reassure her.
Yep.
Get her spirits back up. Still a lot of game here.
No problem, though. Marina Miller going to get that dig. Over to Gigi Stake. Robinson, no problem. Does it again. Gigi Stake does. Still alive. Rudberg. Bartels. That's in. That's a point for the Owls.
What a time to heat up.
11. Couple different changes now. Colleen Frazier and Alexis Small going to come into the game. We still got Annalise Rudberg. We still got Gigi Stake, Delia Ryan, and Marina Miller on the court.
Here's Small with the serve. There's Praskovich. Set up for Copeland. Blocked at the net by Frazier. Sets it up. Stake. That's a point. Keene State.
Keene State now regains the lead. It's 12-11. Back and forth, back and forth. It's been the story of the day.
Here's Alexis Small again. Too much and we're back.
12-12.
Keene State need to take advantage here as soon as they get the lead. The false serve unfortunate, and it will give Praskovich an opportunity here. Miller, Small, set for Frazier.
Knocked at the net, still alive.
Canigliaro, there's Robinson. That's great dig there.
Well done, unlucky. Delia Ryan did a fantastic job to keep that alive. Keene State just couldn't handle it.
So now it's East Con with the 1-point advantage. We're at 13-12.
Timeout called by Keene State. 13-12 here on the Owls Media Network. Can't ask for better volleyball. We'll be back with the rest of the game on the Owls Media Network.
My name is Zachary Irving. I am a business management and finance major. After I graduate, I am going up to Bar Harbor, Maine. I'm gonna work as a climbing guide for Acadia Mountain Guides. I'm gonna get to be outdoors all the time and really do what I'm passionate about, which is teaching other people how to rock climb and showing them the places that I'm passionate about. Keene State allowed me to pursue my passions in a way that convinced me to pursue them for my career, and I'm glad that I'll be able to continue doing that afterwards.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Thanks for sticking with us here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports. This game's been underway for well over 2 hours, something you don't see very often in volleyball.
I can tell you what, Carson, it's been worth every second so far.
Absolutely. Brooke Paskovich trying to put her team ahead, or more ahead at least. It's 13-12. Unlucky there, Delia Ryan mishit it. Eastern Connecticut 1 point away. Keene State technically 3 points, but really 4 points away if you don't let Eastern score here.
So Praskovich with the opportunity to send East Con home with their first LEC win.
23.
Here's Gigi Stake. It's Canigliaro. Robinson, blocked.
Still alive.
Back over Miller. Small will set up Rudberg. And Copeland.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Keene State still alive.
Man, you could just see every single player on both sides absolutely dialed in on that play, using every ounce of effort they've got. 13-14.
This is exactly who you want to see in this situation. Here's Gigi Stake with the serve. Canigliaro backwards. Praskovich. Robinson blocked. But blocked out of play. East Con will steal this one.
East Con finishes the game, this set 15-13, and final score 3-2. Eastern Connecticut State defeats Keene State in their first LEC match of the season. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Owls Media Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with an interview with head coach Jake Gerard following the defeat to Eastern Connecticut on the Owls Media Network.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Red Fern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network as we're joined by head coach Jake Gerard. Coach Gerard, thanks so much for joining us. I mean, that was
of course.
a fantastic game to watch.
Yeah.
And came down to the wire. Unfortunately, didn't go Keene State's way today. What was kind of the big issue? We saw you guys, especially in the fifth set. You guys got that lead early.
Yeah.
And then what kind of change do you think?
I think we started thinking of maybe the result instead of the process. We just got to take it one step at a time. We got to let the mistakes go. I feel like in that fifth set we had more service errors than we did the whole game. I felt like we got ace more in the fifth set than we did the whole game. So we just got to make sure we take it just one step at a time.
Sure.
Think about the process, not the result. Fifth set, I thought Eastcon played really well. Kind of throughout the match there. We grabbed him in the first set, which was great. We kind of let off the gas in the second, which can't happen, and then the third and fourth and fifth were a battle.
Yeah, Coach, obviously Eastcon with a very talented player in Emma Robinson. How did you game plan for that, and do you think it worked today?
Yeah, I think, number five, yeah, I think we kind of slowed her down a little bit. They had really strong middles. Those are who we were kind of really worried about and helping block. I thought we really got after it from the service line, kind of up until the end. We were putting the pressure on them, and then we kind of maybe put a couple easy ones in there. And then, we were a little timid in passing at the end of the game. But, yeah, Emma was very good.
Yeah, you guys actually, they actually led in errors, but unfortunately out-hit you guys in kills 55-47. What's kind of a change you guys think you could make to be more successful on those kills?
Yeah, I think we have two setters. This is our first year running with Ava Harkins. Lexi's been around for 3 years now. So they're kind of learning different hitters. We have middles working off of different setters and whatnot, and that's kind of always a challenge.
Yep.
So we just try to bring it in practice every day, get them a lot of reps off of everybody, and, I think we're almost there. We're almost there, but it still needs improvement,
Sure.
Absolutely. And, Coach, unfortunate result, but the comeback effort was great from your team. What can you take from that effort and kind of apply to the games going forward?
Yeah. Right now, we talk about mental toughness. Last year, we had a string of 5 setters that we lost, and this year it's kind of there too. We have the talent to hang with anybody, in my belief, but getting them to get over this mental hump. So we're doing some sports psychology stuff, breathing and whatnot, and self-talk, and we're trying to get over that stuff.
That's awesome. I didn't even know you guys were doing that. That's great to hear, actually.
Well, yeah. Hopefully it'll work one of these days.
I believe in it for sure. So heading into Simmons next week, not an LAC game, but then we're back on Friday with an LAC game. What's kind of the outlook going into next week?
Yeah, so Simmons is a good team. They were up at our spring play date. I believe we split with them in the 2 sets that we played. So I'm excited to go down there, and Coach Grace, their new coach, she's really nice. I've worked a bunch of camps with her in the past. Awesome. And then, we got our 2 top conference opponents there, UMass Dartmouth and Plymouth State, and then UMass Boston right after that. So there is no easy games for us kind of in the near future. So we really have to bring it.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Thank you.
No stop. Once again, thanks so much for joining us here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports. If you want to join in tomorrow, Keene State men's soccer faces off against UMass Boston at 1 p.m. Field hockey also going to be on the Owls Media Network as well. Eastern Connecticut State gets the win against Keene State today. 3 sets to 2. Thanks for joining us so much. Thank you to Fenton Family Dealerships, New Car Nissan of Keene, and Chartwells for sponsoring Keene State College Athletics. As for Elias Stoll-Alimon, I'm Carson Flake. Have a good night.
have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.